Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we continue with organizing, and today we have very special terms to go through that are organizational structure, the divisional and functional ones, and the formal and informal organization. If you're the first time user, don't forget to subscribe the channel and do press the bell icon for the regular update. Now, what is organizational structure? It is a very specific tool to achieve those targets which are being designed or determined at the stage of planning. If we have a wrong structure of organization, it will be very disoriented approach, and it will result in total failure. We will never be able to achieve the targets that we have decided for. Now, it is a framework within which the managerial functions are performed, and all those relationships with the top, middle, and lower management, every kind of correlation which is possible there, any kind of permutation combination that can be established, all these things are covered in this organizational structure, because it is supposed to coordinate all the three resources: physical, financial, and human. Okay. Now, when we talk about organization or organizing, the most important thing that comes to mind is the span of management. What is that? It is the number of subordinates that can be effectively managed by the superior. See, that is what is written here. That means if we are at the top level management, how many middle level management and how many lower level management managers or employees do you need, or subordinates do you need? Not exactly even you need, how much or how many you will be able to effectively manage without wasting the time, without wasting the resources, and getting the best outcome out of them. Okay, that is what is span of management. And why is it necessary? It is necessary to ensure a flow of communication without any hassle, a smooth flow of communication, and effective controlling. Now, that is what is span of management. And when we talk about organizational structure, this is what is the main purpose of it. Clear? Now, there are two types of organizational structures: functional and divisional. What is functional? It is depending on the kind of jobs that are required to be done, or different activities that are supposed to be performed. It is the organizational design that groups similar or related jobs together. Like all the accounts people will be given the accounts department. The production technical experts will be in the production department. Research people will be put in research and development department. And this kind of a structure is useful only for those organizations which are following or producing just one line of product, single product, not multiple products. If they are manufacturing furniture, fine, they are doing it for furniture. Or if they are doing it for pen, it is pen. That is what they are manufacturing or selling. And then, depending on the different activities to be done, they will perform. Clear? Now, what is divisional structure? When we have more than one category of products to offer. Like if you talk about Reliance Industries, they are into petrochemicals, entertainment, jewelry, garments, fabrics, then retail. You name anything and they are there. So that is what they are offering, a multiple line of products to offer or services to offer. So what exactly they are doing? Will they be able to function as per the functional structure? No, they will not be. For that, they need divisional structure. Within, they will have different divisions for different product or different service that they are offering. Within each division, the functional structure will appear. Like If we talk about entertainment division, that entertainment division will have its own departments depending on the different activities or functions to be done. That is what is the main point here. When we talk about divisional structure is very vast, and with every division we have an independent functional structure performing. With each division, the work and the jobs are distinguished. Every single division works as or performs as an independent profit center, an independent unit, and every single divisional head or the boss of that division is responsible for his own division's performance only, not for others. Like Geo, the division which is managing Geo, Reliance Geo, the head of Reliance Geo will not be asked to talk about Reliance Petroleum. Clear? So that is how they are differentiated. Every single product is given different division. Every division has got their own functional structure going on. Then this whole structure works. That is what is divisional structure. See, this is a functional structure. Depending on the different works or different activities, the different departments are created and they function. If they have one single line of product or one single product to offer. And if we talk about divisional, see, product X, product Y, product Z, there are three different, we are just illustrating three here. Every single division has got their own independent departments. That means independent functional structure performing. Clear? See, you see the difference between these two. Functional is based on basic functions. Divisional is based on the different products or services to be offered. Specialization, if you talk about, in functional, we talk about functional specialization. In divisional, we are talking about product specialization. Like we took the example of Reliance. Reliance Jewels will not be taking the help of Reliance Petroleum people. Clear? Then responsibility center goes on the individual department in functional. Whereas in divisional, it is very, very easy to pinpoint the responsibility on the division which is performing or not performing. Then managerial development, it is there in functional? No, it is not, because everybody is given just the job as per the product and as per the activities. Whereas in divisional, it is easier because every single division works as an independent unit. Different autonomy level is there, different independence is there. As a result, what happens? These organizations or these what you call that divisional structures, they give a chance to the employees to improve on their levels, improve on their abilities. Cost wise, functional is very, very economical, but divisional is very costly. And when we talk about coordination factor, it is difficult for a multi-product company to implement the functional structure because it is not going to be possible. Whereas in divisional, it is very easy because depending on the kind of product, we have different divisions working independently and carrying on their jobs. Clear? Now we come to formal and informal organization. What is a formal organization? Formal organization, it is designed by the management to achieve the targets, to perform a particular job, and it specifies the parameter of authority and responsibility. That means whatever the formal structure of organization is, that is bound by, that is controlled by the authority and responsibility structure. Top, middle, lower. These three levels, depending on their levels, we do the activities, we do the implementation job. And A formal organization can be a functional structure, can be an organizational structure. That is a different thing. That is structure. These are the types of organization. Now, it specifies very clearly the relationships between the different jobs to be done and their positions. That what exactly the manager is going to do or expect from the assistant managers. What the assistant managers are going to expect or demand from the clerks. So everybody will have their own specific rules and regulations to be followed, and how exactly they are going to have the interpersonal relationships going. Now, this is who creates it. Top management creates it, so that the middle and the lower management people, they are working without any confusion, without any problem. Clear? Then we come to informal organization. Now, this is something which automatically, spontaneously comes out within the formal structure, within the formal organization. Like if we go and sit in the cafeteria, or we are just walking around the corridors, we are meeting the people. Like in our school, in the evening, if the teachers are collectively playing volleyball, or even cricket or badminton, what exactly is that? All the teachers of different level, even the principal, PGTs, TGTs, PRTs, everybody is coming there without any barrier of their positions or posts or designations. Everybody is collectively playing there, enjoying there. It has got no written rules. It is very fluidic, very volatile. बहुत हलचल रहती है, ठीक है? Then, and there is no fixed procedures to be followed. No fixed line of communication. No authority responsibility concept is there, and it is never created deliberately. As I told you earlier, it comes out spontaneously. Clear? See, that is what the difference is. I'll suggest you people note it down. The structure of responsibility and authority are created by the management in formal organization, but there is no such thing in informal. Then, if you see it, this formal one, it arises out of the company's or organization's rules and policies, but that is not the case with informal. It comes out just out of social interaction. Authority, on the basis of authority, we can differentiate, because in formal organization, it happens with the weight given to the designation. That means the kind of authority given to the specific designation or post. But in informal, it is different. It depends on your personal qualities. If you are able to, let's say, suppose as all the employees are playing in the club or in the let's say meeting in the cafeteria, if I am a very good cook and I came up with something very tasty, I'll offer anyone, and then I'll have the authority about that particular thing. Or if we are playing cricket together, if I am playing better, you will obviously follow me. You will obviously listen to me. And if I don't, and you play better, I'll listen you. Okay? Now, in formal organization, we act as per the rules, but there is no such thing in informal. Flow of communication, scalar chain we have talked about, a very methodical structure. Through that only the communication is possible in formal organization. But in case of informal organization, there is no such thing. It can move in any possible direction. Formal organization is very rigid. Informal is very flexible. Depending on the kind of situation, it creates its own ways. Okay. Then leadership. Who leads here? In formal organizations, managers lead. In informal, as I told, depending on the quality, depending on the ability, the group creates its own or chooses its own leader. Okay. Now, in the next video, we'll be going through these topics Please take a note, and we are going to meet very soon. Till then, try to do all this to keep my motivation going, and please be in touch. God bless.